Hi, everybody. Just popping in here for a few minutes, I hope, only a few minutes. Um, I have had messages from the angels again, and I have been getting questions from friends, acquaintances, people who come to me, wondering what's going on because they're feeling a lot of aches and pains and um, two of them even have a mild uh, temperature and um, vibrations, especially women having vibrations in their uterus. Um, and we have recently had some solar storms, and these solar storms are G1 and G2, which means they're the middle of the road solar storms. Are not the lower solar storms, but they're not the super high solar storms. They're kind of in the middle. But they have caused a lot of wind to come here and a lot of kind of, I don't know if I'd call it imbalance, but it's things are a little off. um, and not only are people having dizzy spells, some nausea, some almost like they're having motion sickness, uh, just aching and hurting. Some of them saying that, especially those who have fibromyalgia or MS, are saying that it burns, and I can attest to that. I'm having the same thing, um, and although most of them are saying that their energy and their mood is elevated and that they're feeling quite positive in the last 2 days compared to the usual, I guess. Um, some people are saying they're feeling more sensitive and grumpy. um, the uh, solar flares are also happening. In fact, that's what's causing the solar storms. The solar flares, we've had a couple of M class flares just recently, and they figure that's what has caused these solar storms. And these M class flares are um, kind of, they're next to the X class flare. The X class flare is the Carrington flare that they had in 1859, I think. Don't quote me on that. Um, and that really affected a lot of things here on Earth when that happened. But right now we're having the M class flares, which are affecting us and are causing things to go a little out of whack. Now, another thing that a few people have mentioned, and after one of my friends, the first one, mentioned it to me, I noticed, yeah, this is happening to me too. Um, Time slips. And what I mean by that is like you do something and you know you did it. And you go back. Okay, like with me, I have to turn my water heater on to get hot water. So I turned it on, and um, about 15 minutes later, I went to use the water to wash my hands, and it was on the cold water. And I thought, that's weird because I know I turned it on. So I went and looked, and sure enough, it wasn't on. So I turned it on. And then, oh, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, half an hour later, I needed water to make some macaroni. And I turned the tap on, and the water was cold again. And once again, I went and looked, and my hot water heater was off. And it wasn't just that. So I had to turn it back on and wait and keep watching to make sure it didn't get shut off again. And no, it can't, there's no kill switch. It can't flip. You know, that won't happen. But when I was talking to my girlfriend, I had to go to the bathroom. So I took note of the time, and I got up and I went to the bathroom. And while I was in there, I took my regular day clothes off and put this on. I love to sit around in these. I combed my hair and put my band in. I went to the bathroom. Seems like I did something else while I was in there too. Oh, I fed and watered the dog. And what else? I know there's something else. Anyway, what I did should have taken me at least 10 minutes. But when I came out, only 3 minutes had lapsed. And it's like, oh, I changed my clothes. So I changed my clothes. I combed my hair. I washed my hands. I went to the bathroom. I fed the dog, feed and water. So I did at least those 5 things. And I mean, normally to get dressed would take me 2 to 3 minutes because it's hard for me to maneuver. So I know it took me at least 2 minutes to get dressed. I know it took me at least 2 minutes to feed and water the dog. I know it took me at least 2 minutes to comb through my hair because, you know, it's so long that I have to start combing or brushing down here and then go up here and then go up here. Otherwise, I get big snarls in it. So it takes me, you know, probably 5 minutes to do my hair. But we'll say 2. So that's 6 minutes right there. And to go to the bathroom, probably a minute. And to wash my hands, you know, only 20 seconds or so. But, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're close to 10 minutes that it should have taken me in there. And when I came out here, only 3 minutes had lapsed. And then I noticed a couple other things too, where time had either sped up or slowed down. I went to post something, and it was posted before I could even post it. Now that was cool. That was cool. So, you know, we're having a lot of time slippage right now. If you watch very carefully, and you got to be sure of yourself, you know, be very confident in yourself and remember, I know I did this, I know this happened, and don't, you know, question it if these things are happening to you, because it could very well be a time slippage. And right now, during these solar storms, there's a lot of time slippage going on. So just a warning. And just wanted to let you guys know that so you don't think you're going crazy. And if you're having these symptoms, just take good care of yourself. Drink a couple cups of tea, some water, relax. Don't do anything strenuous or crazy. Bye-bye. Blessings, love, light. Namaste. I'll see you later.